2019 NBA playoffs, Eastern Conference semifinals. The Milwaukee Bucks are going to get their revenge against the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics won last year's first round matchup in 7 games. They won in 7 games over Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks proved themselves to be really legit. Milwaukee's going to get its revenge. They're going to get its revenge against Boston, and they are going to face off against the Philadelphia 76ers. After their revenge against the Celtics, Giannis is going to face off against the 76ers. Because in Gematria, it is revenge that equals 76. That is precisely why the Milwaukee Bucks are going to be facing Philadelphia after they knock off Boston. It has everything to do with the Gematria value of revenge, what happened in last year's first round playoff series, and their falling opponent, the 76ers. In Gematria, it is the Bucks that equals 26. Brad Stevens will be facing the Bucks after he wins playoff game number 22. I'm going to predict him to enter the series with 26 playoff losses. It is Bucks that equals 56 in Gematria. Brad Stevens won a total of 4 playoff series. He's going to win his 5th playoff series, and let's see, he lost a total of 4 playoff series, so he would actually be 5-5 in the playoffs. That would set up a scenario next year of potentially playing for his 6th playoff series loss. In Gematria, it is the Bucks that are going to be winning their 19th playoff series before they face off against the Celtics. It's 19. It is the Celtics that equals 41 in Gematria. You have number 4 against number 1. That's why the Celtics have to win and face off against Milwaukee. But it's the number 1 seed that's going to be winning. It's Giannis that's going to be winning. Mike Budenholzer is the coach of the Milwaukee Bucks. He is going to sweep the Detroit Pistons in the first round of the playoffs because it is Detroit, it is Milwaukee. That's who Giannis is going to be winning his first playoff series against. Is against the Detroit Pistons. For Budenholzer, he's going to enter the He's going to enter the Celtics series with 22 playoff wins, and he's going to win playoff game, or his 23rd playoff loss is going to occur against Brad Stevens, because in Gematria, let me see here, it's Stevens that equals 23. Let me show you. Stevens equals 23. He's going to enter the Celtics series with 22 playoff losses. It's Boston that equals 22. He's going to enter the Celtics series with 21 playoff wins. He's going to win playoff game number 22 against Boston. He's going to win playoff game number 23 against Stevens. He's going to win playoff game number 25 against Brad Stevens. It's Brad that equals 25. He is going to enter the 76ers playoff series with 25 playoff wins. Number 25 is going to come against Brad Stevens. I think the series would end in 7 games again, to be honest. It's going to be a really tight series. This series should end in 7 games. I've no idea why, but I just have that gut feeling because Mike Budenholzer, his first name is Mike. It is, in Gematria, it is Michael that equals 33. There it is. But I like how it's Mike Budenholzer that equals 78, and he could play for the chance to make it to the NBA Finals. I like how Giannis is called the Greek Freak. It's Freak that equals 21. It is. The Celtics that equals 41 in Gematria. It's Freak that equals 23. He's going to be winning playoff game number 23 this year, Mike Budenholzer. It's going to happen with the Freak. He's going to... Let me see his losses. He's lost 3 playoff series, and he's won 2 so far. So he's going to have a 3-3 record after he wins in the first round, and I'm going to predict him to win his 4th playoff series against the number 4 seed Boston Celtics. Giannis and the Bucks get revenge before facing off against the 76ers, and it's all because of gematria.